Welcome to the German Canadian Club here in London, Ontario. We have a London FC game to bring you here between, of course, FC London and the Toronto FC 3 team. A big game today in the standings. FC London is in third place in the league right now, ahead of TFC 3 by just 2 points. Of course, a win gets you 3, a draw gets you 1. But there is a catch. TFC has 2 games in hand, so if London wants to keep that lead over the boys from the 6, they are going to have to separate themselves tonight. Players to look out for today for London: Mohamed Nafar, who has 3 goals in 16 games played. And of course, Elvir Gigalai, who is leading the team in scoring, 14 goals so far. That is 9 more than the next best from London. You'll see Gigalai out there wearing the number 10 for the green and blue as the teams get ready here. And kicked off by Rolex. Back to Afram Georgis. Started up the field by Rocco Romeo. And back to Julian Dunn. Dunn volleys that one up the field and out of bounds. It'll be in for a throw-in. And that's thrown in, kick back to the London player. And moved laterally. That's for Barrow. Some nice running, played up to his forward. And that one is headed but just kept in and played along the line to run it up. And that one played off of Toronto FC, so a throw-in will come to Justin Wood. Wood throws that one back to his defender. That is Alexander Irwin who played that ball. Now back to the goalkeeper. The starting goalie for Toronto FC is Gianluca Catalano. And starting for London is Connor Dalton. Dalton actually only playing 4 games so far this year, allowing just 6 goals against. Actually has the lowest goals against average, albeit in a short time frame with 1.5. Now the ball will be kicked towards the London goal. Taking that kick will be Luca Petrasso. Petrasso with just 1 goal so far this year. Petrasso kicks it. And that one is headed and caught by the goalie. Nice save. Dalton rolls that one to his defender. And now moved ahead by Justin Wood. Wood will move that one all the way up to Bilal Hubuni. Randy Ribeiro with it. And Ribeiro takes his time, moves it back to his defender. Some quick taps there. Moving the ball around, but a good pressure here by Toronto. And here we go. Odd man break the other way, and we have a chance here. Here comes number 18, Akeem Andrews, who crosses it, shot, scores. 1-0 Toronto FC on a beautiful cross by Akeem Andrews. And I believe that's Cyrus Rollix who picked up the goal with that. And here's your replay. There's a cross and kick to himself and then throwing it into the net, of course, with his foot, is Cyrus Rollix. So 1-0 early here for TFC 3. London will look to regroup.
TFC 3, goal scorer number 9, Cyrus Rollix.
Less than 4 minutes into the game. And that one is kicked high up into the air. Rollix makes his play. And now some just easy control here. They'll set up. TFC will. That one is played over to number 2, Afram Georgis. London turning the other way. That one's kicked a little too hard. That'll go out of bounds.
Good try, guys. Good try.
And a throw in for TFC. That one just out of the reach of Bilal Halbouni. And that one kicked out of bounds as well. Now we're going the other way with London. And that one crossed all the way over to Halbouni. Excuse me, Ribeiro. Ribeiro plays that one back. A little bit of a stumble, but safely kicked back to the goalkeeper. Soko Kamili almost falling there. Under pressure. And here comes Rollix. Rollix will cross that one. And this one is kicked far, far wide. West of the net.
Big news this season is Audi London has partnered with FC London Soccer Club for the 2017 season of League One Ontario and FC London Academy.
Rollix scoring his 8th goal of the season with that effort there. He has it again. He's on fire tonight. Rollix second on TFC scoring behind Ethan Beckford. Beckford not in the lineup tonight. And we're going to get a kick the other way for London. That's Alex Irwin who plays that over to Sokal Kamili. And some displeasure here from London. Fans anyways. And Kamili controls that. Now that's Patrick Mello. That's Cross London having some difficulty getting anything generated in the Toronto zone. Have not spent much time north of the half, and here's some more trouble for TFC. TFC kicks it and kicked out. And this will be a corner kick. That was a nice sliding play by the London defender to keep that one out of danger. Oh, sorry, goalie kick. Thought it was motioned towards the London end. My mistake. That one is kicked up. Here we go. London making some progress up the field. That one's cross header. Oh, nails the crossbar, and that one's close. And wow, what a play that was. And still some pressure here. And now kicked out safely by Toronto, but that one headed off of the crossbar. What a close call that was for London. This one's played in, kicked safely back to the goaltender. And now some pressure there. One thing definitely to note for TFC, tons of pressure. Luca Petrasso chasing the goaltender there. They have done very well tonight, and actually that's why they're on the board so far. 8 minutes, 30 seconds into this first half.
The Group is proud to support the FC London Soccer Club.
And let's get a replay of how close that was. Nails the crossbar and almost looks like it might have gone down past that line. I doubt it, but you never know.
TriCar.com to explore our fantastic
very, very close there for London.
See how we're different. TriCar, the height of living.
Now TFC looks to set up. See what they can do. They get ball to Petrasso. That one played over to Nobel Okello. Petrasso crosses there, and a nice defensive play. And stumbling, but keeping the ball. Great job by Bilal. And now let's see what that call is. I want a quick kick and a quick start. Here we go. Here comes Ribeiro. Ribeiro out wide. He'll look to cross to the center. He does. No one there to collect. Oh, yeah, no, they still have it. And shot, but deflected wide. So London doing a better job so far. Coming into the closing in actually on the 10-minute mark of the first half of getting some pressure towards that Toronto FC net. And Camille will play that one up through the center of the field. And here we go, TFC the other way. Petrasso gets past Camille. He'll take a shot, and that one will go wide of the net. Good play by Petrasso there, excuse me. To get past Camille and at least get a shot on. But missed the net with it. Down kicked and started up the field by FC London again. Albuni. And falling down there, that ball will go to Toronto FC. And throwing that one in will be Riley Ferrazzo. Ferrazzo, no goals and just a yellow card so far this season. And a good toss in, but played off of the chest of the FC player. And that one kicked back to the goaltender. A lot of plays so far involving Connor Dalton for London. And a nice deke. Let's stop. He'll move the ball back. Sean Fawcett plays that one back to Connor Dalton. And some attempts here to make stretch passes all the way down the field. Not working out too well for London. And thus back towards and over to me. There we go. Should have kicked it to him.
Go. Wow. Continue.
Never been quite that involved with a game that I've called before. That was nice.
Right, yes.
And Camille will send that one across, and a little bit of a shove to the back. And let's see what this call is. Yeah, it's a little bit of a shove, and I suspect that's what the call is. So we're going to get a kick for London FC. Excuse me, FC London. Got to get used to that.
Soccer expertise, shoes, equipment, and
kicked it, easily headed away. And now Patrick Mello with it. He'll fight for it. And there's some grabbing of the shirt and another shove there. So let's see what happens here. Kick for London. But some anger, obviously, from Toronto FC. That's Riley Ferrazzo getting pretty aggressive there with London. Should have brought the sunscreen today. Pretty hot. Got a bit of an Icelandic tan anyways. I could probably use some sun. And there's a sweet little fake kick. That one headed, just wide. And a beautiful attempt there by London. Fans appreciating that effort for sure. Almost tying this game at 1. Let's get a look at this. Here's the fake, and here's the kick. And headed here, just wide. That's twice off of headers. London has almost scored here. And now that all starts with Toronto FC being a little bit undisciplined, specifically Riley Ferrazzo. Ferrazzo, as we said, just that one yellow card, so far this year, a little bit surprising to see him playing like that. And kicked across. Here we go, that's 18, Akeem Andrews. Andrews fought off there by Camille, and now we'll get a corner kick for Petrazo. And that one kicked into the corner, headed and up in the air. That'll be evaded of danger. Now a race for that ball. And let's see, fans calling for offside, but not sure what it is there. We got a player down, but he's back up in a yellow card. Let's see who this goes to. Wasn't too sure of that play, so we're going to get a yellow card.
Yellow card issued to FC London number 4, Alexander Irwin.
And not sure if you guys picked that one up. Alexander Irwin with that yellow card. Alex Irwin's first yellow of the entire season. And here's a pretty close kick for you. And we'll have to watch out. Appears that Rocco Romeo will be taking this kick. Now kicked in off the wall, no problem. Romeo, no goals this year, and still no. And now this one's in danger, but offside. This one will be played by Connor Dalton. Dalton to Camille, but Camille sets that ball up. Right, it was offside. And that one off the fence will get Toronto throwing the ball back. That one thrown in by Georgies. Now Julian Dunn. Dunn fires that one up the field. And a nice pass there, and this will start some energy. Yes, it won't, as Alexander Irwin takes that ball away. This one will be just kept inside and now out. Thrown in, London will see what they can do. That one turned around, FC comes the other way. And nice play by Camille. Kick to Dalton. Dalton will catch that ball clean and roll it. And here we go, Patrick Mello. Put that one all the way up the field, and here we go. Halbouni. Halbouni with that ball. He'll move it back to Ribeiro. Ribeiro crosses. Now that one's kicked up. Nicely stopped, and let's see if we can get some offense going here. Kicked across, played away by the defenseman. And that one's sent back, being pressed back to half. And, ooh, nearly a foul there. But a good job by Okello to not step too hard on the gas there. And there's a bit of a trip, and that'll be a kick for London. 19-19 into the game so far. 1-0 Toronto. Camille. Some good communication there from Connor Dalton, the goalkeeper for London. And that one is kicked back up the field. Toronto will advance. They play it, and that goes too far. I don't know if this one's going to roll out or not. And it doesn't. But yes, it does, sorry. Very hard to see the line from here. That one thrown in far. And here we go. No, stop. Good play by Gianluca Catalano to come up, be aggressive, play that ball, or else that could have been a breakaway. Remember about 20 minutes ago where I said it's a nice day out? That's only aesthetically. It is hot out here, and I'm sure these players are feeling it as well, especially with them running around. Got those big socks on. Got anklers on. That one played to safety by Connor Dalton.
Special thanks to Powerade for supplying their unique brand of hydration.
And we'll get a kick
to FC London players.
for TFC.
Next time you're thirsty, grab a Powerade.
Now back up the field. And that's by Shaft, who plays that one, but now we're going the other way with Julian Dunn. Dunn controls that ball. He'll play that to Petrasso. Petrasso crosses. Now Julian Dunn with it. Dunn controls, just plays it safely. Romeo. And that one crossed. Easily played away by Ribeiro. Ribeiro, one of 2 players in the starting lineup for FC London, who is not U23, which of course means under 23 years old. That one's kicked. Sean Bossa plays that one. Excuse me, from Georgie's. Dalton surveys his options, and he'll kick that one. And back to Dalton. Dalton moves it over to Camille. Camille heading back towards his own net, kicks it over to Dalton. Dalton will take that one off a roll and play it away, headed back by Alexander Irwin. And going down is Sean Fawcett. And we'll see what happens here, but it looks like he took a bit of a bump to the leg. And he is still down. And there he is, that's Sean Fawcett of London, or excuse me, of FC London.
Need to check the match score, find out who's on top of the goal scoring charts, and catch up on the latest
Fawcett.
news. You can do it all by logging on to League1Ontario.com.
1 goal, 1 yellow card this year.
Website.
No one on FC London has a red card this year. And actually just 1 for Toronto. That's Dante Campbell, who's not in the lineup right now. And he's not on the listed substitutes as well.
Spread wider, wider, Sophie, wider.
FC London will get a kick here. Appears to be Patrick Mello. No, it isn't. Excuse me, it's Alex Irwin. Now it's Patrick Mello. Mello to Irwin. And Irwin up the field. That one deflected in, so now we're going to get a bit of a race here. Kicked way out wide. They're going to try to keep it in, and Toronto FC will kick it out, but now London will get a crucial throw in here. Played backwards towards the midfielder. And now that's Irwin. Irwin to Camille. Camille, we'll see what options he has. Plays it into the center, into some high traffic. And now played by Irwin. But TFC controls it. Now kicked off of a shin. I'm not sure if that was intended to hit that player. Here comes Ribeiro. And Ribeiro's got a chance here. He takes it out wide, but it looks like he's tripped by the goaltender. The goalkeeper, excuse me. Hockey brain for sure. But as a man who is Portuguese, I have it in my blood. Here's your replay. And what a beautiful touch that was, as you see Ribeiro plays it and then tripped clearly. What will we get here? And a yellow card will be.
Goalkeeper number 1, Gianco.
And here's the penalty kick. Coming to number 10, Elvir Gigalai. Gigalai leading the team with 14 goals. Will he have 15? Gigalai shoots and scores. Beautiful strike by Gigalai. Keeps it simple. That one in the net. Gigalai gets goal number 15. And Gigalai's laughing after this one. Here's the kick. Boom. In the net. 1-1 is your score. Approaching 27 minutes here. Scored in the 27th minute.
Next 5 here, London, next 5, yes.
And now we're all tied up. As I said at the beginning of the game, teams are very close in the standings.
Goal scored in the 27th minute.
And you probably heard that call there, Alvir Gigalai, with a goal in the 27th minute, his 15th of the season. Scored on a penalty kick. As I was saying a few seconds ago, TFC looking to make up ground on London. Actually, they're looking to pass them today. Only 2 points behind, of course, to get 3 for a win. And London with 2 games in hand. London gets the win today. They'll be 5 points ahead. And barring 2 straight wins from Toronto, they will stay ahead. So very, very tight battle here for 3rd place in League One Ontario play. Now here we go. Here's some danger. That one kicked in and nice play. Kicks it away is Connor Dalton. That's Cyrus Rollocks looking for his 2nd goal of the game, as he scored very early, just 4 minutes into the game. Less than, really. Luke Petrasso will be making the cross here from the corner. Petrasso, 1 goal so far this season. That one kicked in. Here's Rollocks. Rollocks will gain control of the ball, plays it back to Petrasso, but that's kicked away and out. Petrasso with the throw-in. That one's to Yates, Stefan Yates. Hasn't had too much ball play so far this game. Yates, no goals, no cards, no nothing so far this season, just in his 4th game so far. And now Connor Dalton playing it. Dalton will send that one up the flank here, out on the wing. And now Weisshaft will throw it in. That one played by De Silva of TFC. And now we hit the 30-minute mark of the first half. 1-1, good game so far between TFC 3 and London. Of course, TFC 3 deriving from TFC and TFC 2. Formerly named after an academy. Camille will run over to make a free throw.
Here at the German Canadian Club on Cove Road to the next home season games of your FC London players.
Dalton back to Camille. Ribeiro told to give that ball back to Camille. That command is listened to. Camille. See Ribeiro flanking up that side. Won't use him though. That one played by Patrick Mello. And now we'll see if that one can be kept in play. It can, and headed down the field. That's De Silva. De Silva will play that one. It was deflected, so now Okello has it. Okello moves that up. Ooh. And if my vision does not mistake me, that ball went pretty hard off of Patrick Mello's face. But he barely even winced. That's a tough guy out there. Oh, kicked over the head of Ribeiro. And stomped by Petrasso, just short of going out. And that ball, right on the line. And it will be called out.
Back it up, guys. Back it up, Green. Right here. That's the lineup. That's good now, yes.
And FC London.
Come on.
Told to move back a little bit from that free throw, but it'll be Camille taking it as Ribeiro drops the ball for him.
Hey, get him.
Camille to Ribeiro. Ribeiro back to Camille.
Good job. Get it out.
Some good quick touches to advance that ball and get it away from danger. Here back to Camille. Camille will move that one all the way across the field to safety. Starting it out was Irwin. And here comes FC London. That one is kicked hard. Deflected, but kept alive by FC London. That one is played there by Weisshaft. Weisshaft will now play that back towards Irwin. Irwin kicks it into the high, heavy area. Here comes Ribeiro. Ribeiro takes a kick, shoots, scores! And Ribeiro finds himself open and finishes on that strike. Beautiful shot there by 39 in blue and green. Here's your replay, and watch Ribeiro get open here, sneak around that defender, and boom, here's the kick. And actually just getting a piece of it was Catalano, but that one sneaks into the goal. 2-1 London after going down just 4 minutes into this game, 1-0. They've come back, and 2-1. Scoring in that 34th minute was Randy Ribeiro. Randy Ribeiro's first goal of the season, which is actually a surprise given the way he's been playing tonight. Today, rather. Little known sports fact, it's always tonight whenever you announce for some reason. I guess you're supposed to call it that.
Goal scored by number 39, his second goal of the season.
Or I'm just making excuses.
Goal scored in the 34th minute.
Regardless, 34th minute goal by Ribeiro will put FC London ahead 2-1. Nice left-footed strike there by Ribeiro.
Next 5, London, next 5, yes, come on!
Gotta love the way the crowd erupted after that goal as well. Very loud. Out here, stands are pretty much packed.
No turn, no turn!
Here they are, and even behind me, I've got people who can't find seats.
Coming into the game, number 9, Michael.
Yeah, we're here at the German-Canadian Club.
Give me a rest.
And Michael Snedden drawing an assist on that. Came into the game. And here comes a kick. That one played in, and ooh, nice catch there by Connor Dalton. 35 minutes into this half, 10 minutes left. Of course, with injury time, shouldn't be too much, just one injury so far. And it was short-lived. There's your goal scorer, Ribeiro. He will play that one, and now Camille picks it up. Camille kicks it, but that is misplayed, so we'll start the other way. Camille with a dangerous play, with some nice footwork there by Rollix, who has the goal for Toronto FC. And through the legs, and the ball will head London's way. Not quite sure why.
Good ball.
And Ribeiro will come to pick up the TFC 3, number 9. Cyrus Rolox will get a yellow card. Rolox, first yellow card of the season.
Party, wedding, dance, or social event.
Camille.
Award-winning sports and German music is your best to create that party atmosphere with all your favorite hits. Big thanks to Derek for working with FC London. Contact Sports and German Music to book your next event.
And again, down here at the German-Canadian Club, just off of Warncliffe. If you want to come down and watch the game yourself, some great soccer action so far. Now kicked out of bounds, so we'll see Toronto FC throw the ball in, and it is done so by Luca Petrasso.
I'm up.
That one played by the other Camille, Angel. And here we go, some open area here. And here we go. Here's Justin Wood. Justin Wood will play that one. That one kicked. Awesome scrambling there in front of the net. And now headed up, so we'll go the other way. And there's a nice push and a backflip. And nope. London FC keeps the ball. From Georgis. Plays that one up. And some aggressive play there by FC London. Which works out as Toronto now comes all the way back. That ball miskicked and now played by Gianluca Catalano. Now that one by Akeem Andrews. Stopped here by Rolex. Rolex goes down. Let's see, this ball will go towards the FC London goal.
A big thanks to Rogers TV London, who will be live broadcasting FC London games this summer. Check the FC London website for schedules and times.
There's a free call out for us right there on Rogers TV. I didn't even have to say it. We will be broadcasting FC London games all summer. That one kicked in here. Halbouni will kick that one. And that is over the fence and into the woods. It's Stefan Yates who will make this play. Every single player a U23 for Toronto FC. And here we go, that one way up in the air and played by Andrews. Here comes Camille. Camille might have a chance at this ball, but he doesn't get it. Play back, Andrews. Camille picks it up, and here's some open space here by Luca Petrasso. Petrasso will take it, cross it, and now into some danger, but several FC London players there to play that ball away from danger. No trouble there, but Toronto FC still has that ball. Petrasso will lose it. Now Camille. Number 8 is Angel Camille. And number 44 back on defense there is Sokol Camille, excuse me. And that one kicked way high up and into the tennis court and over the tennis court. And here we go the other way. Andrews.
No ball.
And a nice play by Sean Fawcett there to keep that ball in FC London's possession.
The license
Now
final
start
here
the
at
play.
the German-Canadian Club will remain open throughout the game and during halftime. Please enjoy some refreshments and food at the concessions behind in the fan zone.
And that one is played by Connor Dalton. That one kicked way up in the air and over the fence, so that will be TFC's throw-in chance here. And that one is crossed. Kicked in and stopped. And Toronto FC still supplying that pressure. Kicked way up and that'll go out. So it'll be Connor Dalton who gets the shot here.
Fans, be sure to stop by the Buffalo Wild
Dalton
Wings
kicks
tent in the halftime. Fill out a ballot to win a $25 gift certificate, and make sure to say hi to Blazin' Bill.
And there's a nice little move there by Luca Petrasso. Petrasso had a strong game so far tonight. Shot, kicked towards the head. Let's see who gets the possession here. That'll be Toronto FC. Set goes off of Albuni. Albuni with a nice play there. Aggressive, but falling down is number 2, Avram Georges, who expresses his displeasure with Albuni.
Good. Talk!
Way up. Leave it, says Connor Dalton. And Dalton just rolling it. He's elected to do that several times so far today. Doesn't want to kick that ball too far. And here we go into the last minute before injury time at 44 minutes here. Again, 45-minute halves for FC London games. Standard soccer for you. And kick by Avram Georges.
Just a reminder that this stadium is a smoke-free facility. Smoking is only permitted in the parking lot area. Thank you for your consideration.
And now we head very close into this end
The
of
fourth
the first
officials
half.
indicate a minimum of 2 minutes of extra time in the first half.
2 minutes of extra time. A minimum. So we will play 45 minutes plus 2 here. As we hit 45 minutes right there. So 2 more minutes. That one played by Dalton. Now we'll see if any team can do some damage here in injury time. Oh, a nice slide there. Like to see that. What a slick move that was. And here we go, Ribeiro, who's scored a goal already. There's a chance here, Ribeiro. Let's see, he crosses, but he can't get past the defender.
Fans, be sure to visit the merchandise tent for official FC London gear, such as scarves, hats, t-shirts, water bottles, and replica jerseys where you can customize the back with your number of your favorite player. Order now in the fan zone.
So, very close to ending this one off here. This could very well be the last play of the half. And that one kicked back towards half. See if we can start. There's some physicality there. And Camille displays his displeasure there. Toronto FC will have one more chance to advance the ball possibly here. Referee's not looking at their whistles. Luca Petrasso. One more chance to tie this game for Toronto FC. And that is the end of the first half. FC London with a 2-1 lead over Toronto FC 3. You're watching FC London Soccer here on Rogers TV London.
FC London 2.
Is brought to you by MLB Extra Innings, part of the Rogers Super Sports Pack. Follow the teams and players you want to watch.
There's nothing more powerful than a legitimate cheer of a goal. It's the almighty prayer of any faith, the common ground for every fan. Fortunately, once a team brags about a new trophy, some are planning how to step up. The best football in the world will be back exclusively on beIN Sports.
Attention vegans, this is a call for a celebration of food, drinks, music, all in one day.
So Veg Talk is a one-day celebration of food, beer, wine, and peace. This one's all completely vegan. It celebrates a lot of local food and craft breweries. A couple restaurants, there'll be Glassroots and PMK behind us. There'll be Boombox Bake Shop Cupcakes, the Anderson Ale Brew, London Brewing Co-op, and Henry of Pelham Wines, and a new company called Crafty Elk, and it's like bottled cocktails. We're gonna have 3 bands. It's gonna start off kind of acoustic and light, and then work its way into more of a rock and roll show at the end. It's definitely gonna be the biggest vegan party in the city, for sure.
With local vendors providing all that delicious food and drinks, make sure to come on an empty stomach. And here's what else is happening this week in London. And that's what's up, London.
I'm Sean.
James.
And Bert.
We're the Brews Brothers.
Make sure you come check us out. We're going to head to some local breweries.
Lots of great local events.
Rogers, live at 9:30 Monday.
It's not live.
It's live.
There's no way it's live.
Bert. Mondays at 9:30. Just watch.
You're watching FC London Soccer here on Rogers TV. Great game that we've seen so far between FC London C3 here in League One Ontario Soccer. 2-1 is your score right now for London. Going down early though in that first half as we recap time. Toronto FC, very early goal as we said, but FC London back. 2 goals, one off of a penalty kick coming from Gigalai, who's out there number 10. He's the leading scorer for London FC, so not a huge surprise that he scores on that penalty kick. 15th goal of the year so far. And then another goal shortly after by Ribeiro. Ribeiro scoring Ribeiro with a beautiful play as he just touches it back as he makes himself open and, of course, puts it in the net. As we said earlier in the game, this game is gigantic for the standing implications between these two teams. London ahead in 3rd place, just 1 spot ahead of Toronto FC. Toronto FC 2 points back and 2 games in hand. Of course, you get 3 points for a win. What's that mean? London, you get 5 points ahead win tonight, and FC London, Toronto FC will have to get 2 straight wins to pass London. Both teams will see what they can do in this second half. Of course, that will start in about roughly 10 minutes. We'll get a few more seconds so far, but for right now, you are watching FC London Soccer on Rogers TV.
Summer days, summer nights, lots of things to do, places to go, and people to see. If you're having a few drinks, be sure to plan ahead and get home safely. We don't want to pick you up. Drinking drivers risk injuries to themselves and others and take chances with their license, their jobs, and their future. Remember what's at stake and choose your ride, whether you're the driver, the passenger, or the party host. Thanks for supporting sober driving. I hope we never meet.
Visit arrivallive.org to find out more. The Intergenerational Choir program started with an idea a little over 5 years ago of bringing youth together with Alzheimer's sufferers, their caregivers, and then the Sisters of St. Joseph's.
The whole purpose was to break down the stigma around Alzheimer's disease, but also give an opportunity for the generations to intermingle and collaborate on singing together. The number of clients that we have with dementia have increased by 90% over the last 3 years.
So the opportunity to make music with young people and other people suffering from Alzheimer's was a good thing. We felt that it would be energizing and life-giving for the sisters. I mean, I'm often almost moved to tears at the practices when I see how people just come alive. You watch that alive just happen.
Music is such a connector in our world. This is just one example of the possibilities.
My name is Kane Fulbert. I've been volunteering here for 2 years now, I believe. I want to, in television, I actually want to make my own TV show. I'm writing it, and I want to pitch it.
Welcome back to Rogers TV. You're watching FC London Soccer. We have a 2-1 lead here for FC London. Got some fans in the background. Yeah, as I just said, 2-1 for London so far over Toronto FC 3. If you've been watching, we've seen a very good game so far. And in our last segment, we went over the goals. We saw 3 goals in that half, of course, 1 on a penalty kick, 2 during just normal play. Now, in this segment, we're going to be talking a little bit about the youth on these teams. Just 2 players in the entire game who are over 23 years of age, excuse me. And those 2 players are from London. Elvir Giglai, who scored the goal on the penalty kick, and of course, Randy Ribeiro, who also scored a goal. Both of those players have scored, both those players 23 and over. So obviously, the experience is kicking in so far in this game. Now let's take a look at who's been playing well so far for Toronto FC. To me, standing out so far is Luca Petrasso. Petrasso's been excellent handling the ball, excellent creating space out there on the field. Petrasso has had a few shots, no luck in the scoring column at very least, but he has been moving the ball well, and he's been creating a lot of energy in that offensive zone. As well, Rolex, who's your goal scorer, he's been out there and creating a lot of offense as well. Rolex has the goal, as we said, but not only has he been doing that, he's been passing the ball very well. He's been moving, he's been creating space, and that's what Toronto FC has been able to do so far in this game. They've been able to create a ton of space. They've had most of the possession, but FC London pushes back. They are ahead 2-1 at the end of the half. And that is it for this segment. You're watching Rogers TV.
Jesse was a great guy. He came into our lives in 1980. The world kind of flipped upside down for us in 1985 when we got the diagnosis that Jesse had Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And of course, like most families, you have no idea what this is, and it just drops into your life one day, and then the world flips upside down. We decided to raise money for research because we knew that's where the answer lies. And so Jesse and I set off on our grand adventure across Ontario. It went way beyond our wildest dreams. It was magic. It was just absolutely magic. People were so kind. I think they just liked the idea of a dad and his son, and they're doing their best to try and make a difference. Jesse's journey belongs to every person who's ever made a contribution across this country and elsewhere around the world. There's a lot of them. We thank them all.
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Saving the galaxy takes a lot of guts and a little Groot.
I am Groot? No, that will set off the bomb immediately. Try again. I'm Groot. No, that's exactly what you just said. How is that even possible? Dude.
I'm Rita Catalino from Your Beauty Fuel, and make sure to watch for us. You won't want to miss out.
FC London Soccer here on Rogers TV. So far, we've got a 2-1 score for FC London over Toronto FC. If you're just joining us, a great game so far. Goals from Ribeiro, and as well, we have a goal from the best player on the team, who I forget. Oh my goodness, Alvir Gigalai. I'm so sorry. Okay, so 2 great goals so far. 1 on a penalty kick from Gigalai. We talked earlier in the game about the youth on this team, and no better than Alexander Irwin. Alexander Irwin has 2. Are we done? No. Okay. Alexander Irwin has a yellow card, but also has set up a play so far in this game. And that's enough from me. We're going to go to break. Rogers TV London.
Yo, come on, yeah. I'm truly phenomenal. Believing is optional. The facts speak for themselves.
Olmac Mortgage's London Knights Hockey on Rogers TV.
We're here at the Masonville Public Library talking to the talented Alex Leonard about his new art series on display here at the library.
A lot of this series here on exhibit is me paying my respects to a lot of the musicians that have inspired me as I've grown up, but also to open up these musicians as loving characters in themselves. So I've met a lot of famous musicians from making this series, and I actually met Deadmau5, which was the first painting that I did make in this entire series. That ultimately was probably one of my favorites. So the London community at large has been really accepting, really loving for this project, and I'm so happy to see that.
So we'll see you guys here at the library. There's tons of cool paintings and photos and stories. This one is definitely something you have to check out for yourself. And here's a look at what else is going on in London this week. And that's What's Up, London.
You're watching FC London Soccer here on Rogers TV. 2-1 is your score for FC London after a great game of soccer in the first half here. Goals from Randy Ribeiro, who scored the go-ahead goal for London, as well as Elvir Gigalai, who scored his 15th goal of the season on a free kick. Penalty kick, rather. Here for Toronto FC 3. Good crowd atmosphere so far this game. We switch sides for FC London as they play on the left side this time. This one played by Camille. Camille will kick that one over and off the fence, almost into the tennis court. And just listening into the fans over in the left field stands here, going crazy. FC London will get a throw in here. Got a bee on me here. Very distracting. Here we go. Toronto FC will play this one up, but it's stopped by Camille. Camille will play it back down. Excuse me, that was Sean Fawcett who had that ball. Fawcett watches that one go up in the air, but that's headed away by Riley Ferrazzo. Ferrazzo with a yellow so far in this game. And here goes FC London, carrying a 2-1 lead. And out, so Toronto FC will take the ball into their own hands. Julian Dunn kicks that one up. Here comes Sean Fawcett. Fawcett with a nice deke. Fawcett with another nice deke. And Fawcett plays that ball through and just not able to be controlled there by Elvir Gigalai. And here we go. Toronto moves it the other way. Running up the field hard is Daniel De Silva. De Silva kicks it ahead, but that's taken away by Erwin, and De Silva will use his body too hard, calling for a card to the fans. And definitely a hold on the player there.
The Tri-Club Group is proud to support the FC London Soccer Club. Whether
Daniel
you're looking
De
to
Silva
rent or purchase from a
with that
luxury
play.
apartment or condo, you'll love to come home too. Visit
And here's
Tri-Club.com
Alexander Irwin, who I was trying to talk about during the
and see how we're different.
intermission
Tri-Club,
there. Sorry, excuse me,
behind
during
the-
halftime. I was unable to collect my thoughts. So Alex Irwin is the only 2000 born on the team, so that makes him 17. He's also training with the national team. So look for big things from him. Actually, the goal that was scored by Randy Ribeiro was initially set up by Alex Irwin. Irwin made a play up the field and then a beautiful finish by Randy Ribeiro, who has the goal, the go-ahead goal for FC London, as we are in the 50th minute here. Again, if you missed the first half, a goal in the 4th minute started things off early for Toronto FC. They looked like they were actually dominating for the first 10 minutes of this game, as Cyrus Rollix scored a goal very quickly, ended up scoring his 8th. And here we go. FC London kicks, shoots, scores! And there's a nice goal there, his 2nd of the game by Elvir Gigalai. Giggle makes this game 3-1 with his 16th goal of the game, of the season, and second of the game. That would be quite a game. And here's the Deke. Toes that one inside and finishes off with his left. Makes it easy. And Alexander Irwin with a beautiful assist, the second of the game. And kicked in. Julian Dunn had a good amount of time with the ball so far this game.
FC London goal scorer for number
Here's your call.
10. The second goal of the game, 16th goal of the season. Scored by number 10, Elvir Gigolag. Goal scored in the 50th minute.
Just to repeat, 16th of the season, second of the match. Elvir Gigolag. Gigolag, one of two players who are over the age of 23 for London. And now Sean Fawcett looks to acquire the ball. He does, and that ball goes up to center. This one is Justin Wood. Justin Wood plays that one up the left side. Here comes Ribeiro. Ribeiro will kick that one deep, but stopped by the goaltender and headed into safety, or so we thought. Michael Snedden, who also picked up an assist this game. Centered out in the halftime segment. Strong players and a corner kick here. This one played in not too high, so not so much danger here. That's Wood. Kick one. And here's Rollix, who has your goal. Play by Justin Wood. Plays that one back between his legs. And out and all the way down for a throw-in. Again, London is 2 points ahead for third place.
Merchandise, equipment, training gear, shoes, and take advantage of their years of experience in serving the London soccer community.
And finishing my thought from a minute and a half ago for another reminder that London FC is ahead by 2 points right now in the standings for third place over Toronto FC 3. So Toronto has 2 games in hand, but it's 2 points behind. Of course, you get 3 points for a win, as we've mentioned. So this is a huge game here. London can go ahead by 5 points if they keep this lead. Got a 3-1 lead so far, and a good game that we've seen plenty of action. We saw a crossbar earlier for London as well off a header. 2 plays, crosses that turned into headers that almost went into the goal. Could have easily been 5-1 right now for London, which is a surprising score as Toronto's had a very good game as well offensively. They just haven't been able to garner any true scoring chances, but they've had a lot of possession. And here they go. This will be a chance. It kicked in, and that one goes wide. Nice kick there by Akeem Andrews.
Proud silver sponsors of today's game include the Sports Express, Tricar, Domino's, McCabe's, and the Investors Group.
Kicked in and back to Toronto FC. Toronto FC's got to get something going here if they want to get back into this game. Better to start out early here in this half. That ball's moved ahead by De Silva. Played by Julian Dunn. Dunn over to Okello. Here's Okello. Okello plays that one ahead. And now some progression here for Toronto FC as they move in over half. And yeah, that one's kicked to a beautiful play there by Connor Dalton. Dalton excellent so far in goal for FC London, has also been very good with the ball as well. One moved in, Connor Dalton will kick it out. So, a corner kick for Toronto FC. Haven't been able to garner too much offense from the corner so far this game. They got to get a lift on that ball. If we get a header just like that, that one was headed, but over into the netting. Connor Dalton will play that one over to Irwin. Irwin back to Dalton.
For TFC 3, Luca.
And Petrasso is out.
Coming into the game, number 6, Jordan Faria.
And Jordan Faria will be in. So Luca Petrasso, who I thought was having one of the better games here offensively for TFC, is now out. And Jordan Faria will be in. Faria plays that one over to Stefan Yates. And that one's kicked in. Good defensive play by Irwin. Closing in on the 60th minute right now in this game. And this one is Fawcett. It's a nice play and some physical contact there. Let's see what this can turn into. Not much, but some physical contact there by Jordan Faria, I believe. Body-to-body contact as he hits Gigalai. Gigalai 2 goals so far in this game, looking for that big hat trick.
Being part of the action. Talk to one of
here on a corner kick, actually. This will be a good chance for him. With the kick is Michael Snedden. Oh no, excuse me, Ribeiro with that kick, and that one just misses in wide and ooh, over the net. No goal scored there. 60 minutes into this game, 3-1 2/3 of the game down. Things are right on track for London so far. Now with the ball is Riley Ferrazzo. Got into some trouble earlier in the game with some physicality. Here we go. And Justin Wood with some good fight there. Unable to control the ball, but back all the way to Connor Dalton. Dalton will boot it up the field. Hasn't done that all that much this game. Usually picks up the ball and rolls it. Of course, can't do it there. But usually using the shorter route option when going for kicks to start off some plays. And that one is played over to De Silva. De Silva will lose it, so it's back up. Stopped by Gigalai. Gigalai watches that one go by. He won't even run for that. Knows that Toronto's got the ball. And now they'll look to create. We'll be broadcasting FC London games throughout the summer. You can also come down and watch them here at the German Canadian Club in London, just off of Warncliffe. Ball kicked by Halbouni. And Justin Wood had a good game so far. That one played in by Michael Snedden. Snedden back to Wood. Rolling ball for Wood there. That one headed and stopped there by goaltender Gianluca Catalano.
Be sure to get your FC London game tickets stamped at the door before you leave. And head over to Buffalo Wild Wings at 425 Southdale Road for a free select shareable.
That one's kicked in. And now Jordan Faria, who just came into the game a few minutes ago, has some time with the ball. Over to Julian Dunn. That one headed. Toronto FC will have a kick here. Now back to Rocco Romeo. Okello. Yates. Julian Dunn. That one in. Here's a bit of a high-scoring opportunity, but nothing created. Again, Toronto's had a difficult time controlling the ball anywhere inside that box for shots, except for at the very start of the game. About 10 minutes in, looked like Toronto was really in control of this game. They had a 1-0 lead, but then London just stepped on the gas. Looked like they may have showed up 10 minutes late to the game. But ever since then, they have been doing a very good job. Faria put some pressure on there. That one's played by Justin Wood. That one's crossed. And here's a kick in that one far wide. I believe that's the second time De Silva has shot a ball way wide this game. Needs to find the net here. Sean Fawcett plays that one. And here we go to Silva. Silva will kick it up into the netting again. One kicked far. Camille's had a great game there at 44 green. Lots of ball time. And I think one of the deciding factors so far in this game is the strength of London's defense core, as they have been solid and very responsible with the ball. And honestly, have just clogged any of the hot scoring areas to a point where Toronto hasn't really had many opportunities so far in this game to score, again, except for the beginning of the game. Fawcett with it. Fawcett will play that ball. And that's headed.
TFC London number 39, Randy Ribeiro.
And Randy Ribeiro will get a yellow card. Cyrus Rollix. Here we go. That one is in, but ooh. And a bat. Yeah, that is definitely no call, but that play clearly kicked by Ferrazzo back to the goaltender. And no call there. Must have just been the angle there. As actually, from where I saw, it looked like the referee was in kind of a bad spot to make that call. And here's Faria. Faria has a chance here. So that would have been something. Missed call at one end and a goal at the other end. That would have tightened this game right up. And here's your replay. And that ball's up in the air. Here's the back pass right there. Touched. And Kutzel. Definitely a back pass. Just a mistake there by the referee. Can't call them all. Ooh, and there's some physical contact there. Bit of a flying knee to the midsection there. A la Anderson Silva. And Okello with the ball now. Has a decision to make, and he will elect to play it safely. That one played by Romeo. Romeo. Over to Ferrazzo. Okello. And that one is misplayed, so we're going to get some running here. And a nice slide tackle there to get that ball away. Definitely ball first. And now let's see. And there's a kick from Toronto FC. Let's see what happens here. Calling for some forgiveness is De Silva. Now FC London going into the 70th minute here. That's 20 minutes to kill and keep this 2-goal lead. And that one crossed. Oh, just kept in by Camille. No, it wasn't. And that'll be played in by Toronto.
Coming into the game.
Rolox out.
Armando Caracciolo.
And Armando Caracciolo. Here we go, Jordan Faria with the ball now. Faria, excuse me, that's Georgie's. Now Faria on it, and just see that defense beautifully executed here by London. Toronto just completely unable to create so far. And they're running out of time with just 20 minutes left in this game. Now with the ball, Stephon Yates. Yates will work it through the middle. That one tapped up. And now Randy Ribeiro will chase that ball. He'll get it in for a throw in here.
Need to check a magic score. Find out who's on top of the goal scoring charts.
And Ribeiro throws that one over to Patrick Miller.
You can do it all by logging on to League One.
But that ball's turned over. Toronto has a chance here. In front of the net, shot, and that's kicked way over the net as the substitute Carciolo cannot finish on his opportunity there. Carciolo just in his third game with Toronto FC this season. No goals thus far. Randy Ribeiro. Play that one back to TFC. And here comes Toronto FC the other way. Faria gets it into the box here. Play back to the defender. Faria will cross that one. That's headed and wide. One of the better chances that Toronto FC's had. Connor Dalton decides what he wants to do here.
Exiting the game for TFC 3, number 20, Daniel De Silva.
De Silva out of the
Coming
game.
into the game, number 14, Zakaria Abdi.
And Zakaria Abdi. Love that name. And obviously London just has to play it safe now with just over 15 minutes left in this game. And here comes Faria. Faria's done a good job since he's come into this game. He crosses it, but that one is kicked right back into safety. And we get a corner here. It'll be Faria taking this kick. Now there's a kick in. Ooh. No goal there again. Toronto starting to get some more pressure, but here we go. And Giggle gets bumped. And he's getting roughed up there. And that's got to be frustrating for Giggle. And here he comes, and there's the slide. Ooh. And there's a big slide. He's going to get a card here. So Alvir Giggle-Eye's going to get a yellow. He was getting roughed up himself there, and obviously he reacts negatively here. And here's the push. Here's another quick push. And here's another quick push. So he moves it back. And here. And right after that is where Giggle-Eye saw red. literally, as he goes after TFC's player. Riley Ferrazzo. Ferrazzo's done a good job of getting under the skin of London FC's players today. And let's see what this is. Just going to be a kick for Toronto. So Justin Wood not be carded, but called for a foul there. The ball goes in Toronto's direction. Bit of a standings update for you. Sigma FC is in second place. London chasing them. London can pick up 3 points with a win here. They will be just 5 points back. But Sigma will have a game in hand. Sigma 12-1-3, so only lost one game thus far this year. And on top of that, they are the only team who have only lost one game. They've lost the least amount of games in the league so far in the men's West. FC London 9-3-4, TFC 3-9-3-2. So TFC with 9 wins, 3 losses, 2 ties.
Halbouni
with a good game so far. He's out though.
David Gonzalez.
For FC, and David Gonzalez coming in, number 23. And there's a nice breeze. Finally, a tiny cloud covers the sun. We get a bit of relief here. This is a hot day out. But a beautiful day for soccer nonetheless. Afram Georgies throws that one in into the 79th minute. And here's some hustle, and Sean can't keep it in. Sean Fawcett. Fawcett playing well on the back end so far tonight. Now played by Okello. Okello kicks it up. Faria. And that's Michael Snedden making a good play there as he grabs the ball. And Ribeiro. Randy Ribeiro kicks that one up. Ribeiro plays that one to Gigalai. Gigalai 2 goals so far this game. Can't make that play through. He saw a seam there, but couldn't make that play. Randy Ribeiro.
This one.
Makes that play and he'll hustle. And Ribeiro will watch that ball roll out of play here, so it'll be a goal kick. And a good job to just get that ball all the way down the field. Now Toronto FC moving into the last 10 minutes of play here. They'll have to score 2 goals. And that one is kicked up, and good play by Dalton. Dalton with a high kick. And we'll stop by Camille. And headed away to safety. Now that plays Andrews. And here comes Ferrazzo. Caracciolo. Played in by Okello. Okello with it now. And he kicks it up in the air, but that will be knocked away for a corner for TFC.
Whether you're a player, fan, coach, parent, or administrator, League One salutes your involvement in the game.
Stefan Yates waits to make his play here from the corner. Yates in his 4th game with TFC. And Yates taking his time here. But time is not on Toronto's side. And still looking to get a play set up here. Yates kicks it in. And it doesn't matter. Here comes Toronto FC's Georgies. From Georgies hustling to that ball to keep possession in Toronto's feet. Dalton has a chance to make the play here. Again, Dalton just in his 5th game so far this season, allowing 7 goals in 5 games now, and he lowers that goals against average as long as he can keep that ball out of the net. TFC 3 substitution. Akeem Andrews out of the game here.
Coming into the game, number 10, Josh Moreira.
It'll be Josh Moreira coming into the game.
Pull it out.
Well done. Oh, good man.
That ball back to Ferrazzo. Ferrazzo surveys his options.
Well done, Patrick. Well done.
And not too much of a pressure here from Toronto, and I think there's a bit of frustration coming from Toronto's bench. They want to press forward here, and here's a kick, and that's better than nothing, but that slides wide, and Connor Dalton will have to make the play now for a goal kick. And I think there are some players coming in for Toronto shortly here.
Game for FC London, number 4, Alexander Irwin.
And Alexander Irwin with 2 assists tonight.
By Essa Coker.
Good job, Alex. Good job, Alex.
And by Essa Coker coming in.
Oh, he's warming up. Looks like he's going to warm up.
Essa Coker playing 12 games so far this year. 1 goal. Back on defense.
Pressure! Good pressure!
And we'll get a replay here. Look at that kick all the way down. And Coker going for the ball there. That one kicked out. Could have been an early chance for Coker. Coker plays it in front of the net. And collecting that one's kicked directly off the hand and then kicked wide. That definitely seemed to be a handball, but that was close. That ball kicked wide. Catalano doesn't have to worry too much about it. Into the 86th minute of this game, just under 5 minutes left. Going out wide, and Toronto FC starting to get a little bit frustrated here from their bench. And here's the look at the handball. So clearly in the hand right there.
And check sportsexpress.com for blogs.
And a good look on the replay
and
there.
Info on your favorite local sports teams as you leave the stadium today.
And that one kicked far. And that ball's going to go down towards the FC play.
Right in the box, guys.
And Fawcett plays it back, and here we go. David Gonzalez gets his first touches of the ball. Played by Ribeiro. Ribeiro having a solid game so far with a goal, providing the leadership for the team. Upset with no call there. Gigalai not able to win that battle and get the ball. And here comes Justin Wood. Justin Wood's been better and better in this half. And here we go, and offside, and still kicked anyways. As by Essa Coker. Just called offside there. Coker looking to make an impact very quickly in this game, as any good player should. Ribeiro. A nice slide tackle there. Sliding kick, rather, by Essa Coker. To defend there. And there's the trip, and that was inside the box, no call.
And then he touched it with his hand.
And TFC upset with that call. And look for it to get a little bit physical here. Now kick in by Ferrazzo. And feet flying everywhere. Ooh, a bit of a hip check there, but no call. This is Canadian soccer after all. And Gigalai. Some time with that ball. That one off the face. That one played to safety. Some good pressure by Gigalai there. But the ball still goes the other way, and now looks like a goal kick. And Connor Dalton maybe killing a bit of time here, taking his time. 2-goal lead should be no problem for FC London to hold on to here. They've been playing very well defensively all game. As we head into our last minute here of regular time. And here we go the other way. Okello play that one in. But again, London's so great defensively, not letting anything through. Got to be frustrating for TFC3. Fario will try to make something happen from the corner again. He's been given most of the corner kicks here since coming into the game. Faria sets.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 5 minutes of extra time.
And a minimum of 5 minutes of extra time here. And we hit that 90-minute mark right there, so we're into extra time. Or injury time, rather. Added time. But it looks like Camille is down over there. On the field yet, he's still down to the left of our camera. Gets up, dusts himself off, and he'll be fine. Or rather, he won't be fined. He's leaving the game. That is so-called Camille. And there's a close chance there. There we go, and kicked ahead by FC London. Good job to get the ball far away from their goal. And there's some scrambling there in front of the FC London net. And here's a chance. That ball kicked up and high again. Josh Marrera not able to complete there.
Willie, yes.
Exiting the game for FC London, number 44, Soko Komili.
Soko Komili.
Coming into the game,
coming
number 18, Michael Santalupo.
And Michael Santalupo coming in.
Well done, Sean. Well done. Go, Michael.
And that one stopped by Connor Dalton.
Well done, Angel. Yeah.
And here we go. Ahead, but nothing created. Gianluca Catalano makes a stop, and now TFC will go back the other way. 2 minutes left in this game.
Go Elfier. Go Elfier. That's your ball.
Here we go, Gigalai trying to hustle to keep that ball in. He does. He's looking like he's getting tired. He's been running around a lot, doing a lot of sprints. Elvier Gigalai, 2 goals, looking for the hat trick. Great game tonight.
On the Friday night is your FC London men meet up at 8 o'clock. And on the Saturday night is your FC London women meet up at 7:30. Tickets are available online at fclondon.ca.
And a corner kick here.
Line's over here. They work in there.
Yellow card issued to FC London number 2, Sean Fawcett.
So Sean Fawcett gets a yellow card there. And makes it the promotion as we head into the final minute here of this game. 3-1, your score for FC London. And Justin Wood, ball wounds some contact there. You hear the crunching of the bodies there.
Justin. Good guys sitting at the ball. Good job, Justin. Good job. No card.
Sean Fawcett will get the kick here. Fawcett plays that one over to Gigalai. Gigalai now controls it.
Go for another one now here. Good ball.
He plays that one. And that one played for a goal kick. And this should end the game here. Very, very shortly in the next few seconds, likely.
That's 5 minutes. Hey, 6 minutes.
And not too much urgency here within the last few seconds of the game. That ball thrown in. Kigolai will play that one up, and here maybe we'll get another offensive chance. That ball slid and kicked into the corner.
He's going to give him a hand up.
Now entering our 6th minute of added time.
You're the guys going to the corner too.
Oh, kicked it easily from the corner. And advanced up the field. Here we go, here's some contact. And now the ball goes back London's way. And an injury. And that will signal the end of the game. FC London with the win 3-1 over Toronto FC 3. We'll be back shortly. FC London Soccer on Rogers TV.
FC London 3.